So let's locals. I am so excited. This is a special one. So we're taking a complete twist out of the businesses and getting to the people who live in Lexington and work here, which is really what this was supposed to all be about. So I am here today with Sade. No last names. She's going incognito. She is a teacher at the Hastings School. So you like kids?
I think so. I'm still hanging there. Yes, I
Okay.
love kids.
Okay.
I started my career started in procurement, corporate procurement, but my love for kids brought me into the classroom, and
Really?
I am now in my sixth year of teaching.
Okay.
So yes,
So corporate procurement, that sounds dry.
very.
Okay. All right. So like how did you make that switch? Like what happened?
Oh, right. So I was doing all sorts of procurement from services to raw materials for different companies. And I found myself helping out with the Sunday school curriculum when I lived back in Nigeria. And we had the opportunity as a family to move to the United States. And that was also an opening for me to go back to school. So I went to Lesley, got my master's in
Hmm.
early childhood education. I did my student teaching in Cambridge at the Graham Park School. And this was while I was living in Lexington. And it just so happened that a position opened up at Bowman for a first grade teacher, and I got the job. So,
Awesome.
yeah, and that
So,
started my journey in education in Lexington.
and so you're at the brand new Hastings,
Yes,
which is, everyone loves that. Brand new Hastings. What grade?
fourth grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're not as cute as first graders.
Um, some are.
Okay.
And it's interesting. People always ask me, do you prefer first to fourth? And there are pros and cons to both, but I think um, in fourth grade they get my humor ish
Oh,
sometimes.
okay.
But at the same time, it's the cuteness of the first graders I do
Right,
miss.
right.
So
They want
yes,
to hug you in first grade.
yes,
Right,
they're
right,
getting a little sassy in fourth grade.
right.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So what's your favorite thing to teach? Like what's in the curriculum that you like?
That's hard.
Really?
That's really hard. Plus, my colleagues will want me to pick
Oh,
there.
right. Reading,
So everything, reading, writing,
math,
social studies,
right?
science, math,
Yeah.
um,
Art.
art. Well,
Don't
I don't
forget,
teach art.
huh?
So we have our specials. Our specials teachers teach that. So we classroom teachers only teach the reading, writing, math, social studies, and science. And the kids go to other teachers for gym, PE, gym, art, same thing, right? Music and library. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're focusing on the core.
Yes.
So you don't have a preference,
No, but I mean,
Go ahead.
it's hard. This is the thing. This is the beauty about being a teacher. Every child has or gets this aha moment, and you can't decide, or you can't be. You're a witness to that moment, and it could happen anytime. It could happen during math. It could happen during reading, during writing, and that is the joy of teaching. Like, oh, you get it. So,
Okay.
regardless of the
Okay. So it's
subject,
about the kid.
it's about the kids
Oh, that's so
exactly.
nice. You're a good teacher. It's
Yay!
about the kid. So, all right. So what has been your most heartwarming moment?
It's always funny when they call you mom.
Oh,
Like,
by accident?
yeah, mom. They catch themselves. Like, oh, sorry.
That's cute.
um, but it goes beyond the academics. I think one of my most heartwarming moments was when I had a student join our class from um, a different country, and the
Mhm.
circumstances of that child showing up in the classroom was very, very unique. And I love the fact that the every single child in the classroom rallied and tried their best and did everything to make sure the first minute, the first second, the first day that student had, and literally throughout the rest of the year, that child was welcome, supported, and shown love and acceptance. And I thought that was amazing. And that's a lot to ask of 9 and 10 year olds. So I thought
Mhm.
that really warmed my heart. And I think
Mhm.
for me, that's a moment I will never forget. And it's a moment that kept giving because it wasn't just that 1 minute, it was over the space of a certain amount of months. And it was just great to see.
Hmm. Hmm. So what happens when you're like out at the grocery store and you see your kids?
One, they get worried or
Okay.
scared. They freeze. Sometimes like, whoa, he doesn't live in the school. Some kids take it in stride. Hi.
Right.
Some might actually kind of walk up to you and start talking. Uh, Most times the parents will come up to me and start to talk, and the kids are just like,
Uh,
can we be done with this
right,
already?
right. I see
I
her
see her
enough.
all the time. This is
Right.
not special for
Uh-huh.
me. So,
Yeah.
um, alarming, but not special. So,
All right.
yeah.
So, what's the secret to being a great teacher?
Wow. Oh my goodness. I mean, I wish I knew because then I would be the best teacher. I think all teachers know this. We're all learning. We're all still learning. We could be subject matter experts, but every child comes in with something really special. So we as teachers should be involved or be part of the learning process and think of ourselves as learners, that we're journeying together with our kids and learning together in the classroom, and we're not just kind of dishing out learning, but we're having a whole we have a community in our classroom. We're all learning from each other, and that's the beauty about of you know education and learning. We all take something from each other, and I think that's just coming in with that mindset and knowing that I'm here to teach the kids, but I'm also here to learn from the kids, and they're here to learn from each other. I
Hmm.
think it's important to have that at the back of your mind all the time.
Hmm. All right. So, what is so special about the Hastings School? Is there something there? Like, is the teachers' room the best? What is it?
I mean, the wonderful thing about Lexington as a whole is we have teachers moving from different buildings into different buildings. I started at Bowman, I ended up at Hastings.
Right.
We have teachers from Bridge, teachers from Estabrook, teachers from Fisk, everywhere. And I think it's just that it's just there's a great camaraderie among the teachers.
Okay.
Um, we have a lot of kids, more than the other buildings, and so we do need to depend on each other. We need to work together. We need to find a way to collaborate and just get through the day and have our kids come in smiling, go home smiling. And I think that support system or that network that we have really does help us kind of get through the days, especially now when it's kind of like, oh, we're kind of like right in the middle of everything, and everyone is a little slower, everyone's getting tired easier, is much quicker than we would normally. Kind of rely on each other a lot more, and I think it's a great um, collaborative spirit that we have in that building, and I think that helps a lot.
Nice. Nice. All right. That's the magic at Hastings. So, I told you this would be special. Thanks, Friday. It
You're
was
welcome.
awesome.
Thank you for coming and
Yes.
for
Our
talking.
pleasure.
Hope to see you in the New Hastings building very soon.
Yes. That would be nice. So, yeah.